Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fatema Dewji Jaffer. I'm the Marketing Director of MeTL and the founder of Educate, Empower, and Inspire. Today, I would like to share with you how I discovered my passion and how this passion has helped me become a better marketer and I believe make a difference in the lives of others. Let me begin with a story. In 2006, I attended Georgetown University to pursue a business degree. I double majored in finance and management. I remember my management professor would start every class with the same lesson. Success and happiness, he said, comes from finding a purpose that is higher and greater than yourself and making a difference in the world that you live in. Out of my 6 semesters of management, I took the same professor for 4. Considering my excellent attendance record, I think I heard him recite the same line approximately 168 times. So what does it mean to find a purpose that is greater than yourself? Put simply, it is to be less interested in you and be more interested in the world around you. Whatever you do in life, always remember, care is as important as career. It was Mandela that said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made in the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life that we lead." A year and a half ago, Mandela's words spoke to me. I was working 12 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. I loved my job and was deeply passionate about my work. However, I sensed as though something was lacking in my life. I felt like I wasn't making a difference, that I wasn't being of service. This is where Educate, Empower, and Inspire was born. Growing up, I was fortunate enough to attend schools of the highest caliber and play golf competitively, a costly sport. I'm so grateful that I have a father who always pushed me to work hard, train hard, and be disciplined. I'm thankful for the constant support of my husband. Unfortunately, many girls are not given the same opportunities, let alone the same support. I decided I wanted to empower women, to use their gifts, their talents, and their strengths to do something with their lives. I wanted to raise awareness about the importance of empowering women for our society as well as for our economy. I realized you will grow and learn and develop by investing in others just as much as by investing in yourself. You discover a new side of yourself, a side that takes as much pleasure and pride when others succeed as when you do. Something many of us forget in today's fast-paced world. All the greatest figures in history have lived for a cause greater than them. Dr. Muhammad Yunus, for example, is known throughout the world as a pioneer of the microcredit concept that uses small loans with affordable interest rates to transform the lives of impoverished people, mostly women. The founder of the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, Yunus and Grameen were jointly awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006. According to Yunus, poverty means being deprived of all human value. He regards microcredit both as a human right and as an effective means of emerging from poverty. By issuing microloans to those who do not have access to traditional credit and teaching them a few basic financial principles, Yunus claims that they can generally manage on their own. I want to share an inspiring clip of Muhammad Yunus and his dream of living in a world without poverty.
I'm Muhammad Yunus. I'm from Bangladesh. I started the microcredit and set up the bank called Grameen Bank or Village Bank. And then we grew all over the country. And now it has grown all over the world. It's small loans given to poor women to start income-generating activity. Became known as microcredit or microfinance. And another one is social business, a business which is done to solve problems rather than make money for oneself. So it's a non-dividend company to solve human problems. That's what I do. One way I try to explain poverty by drawing attention to is a kind of analogy with the bonsai tree, the seed that you plant in a flower pot and let it grow. The seed may be of the seed of the tallest tree, biggest tree in the forest. But when you put it in the flower pot, it grows only this big and looks cute, as exact replica of the beautiful, huge, big tree or tallest tree that you saw in the forest. Now it's growing in your flower pot. It's a cute little thing that you keep it in your room. As a poor people are bonsai people. There's nothing wrong with their seed. That seed could be as tall as anybody anywhere else. But you plant it in a flower pot. Society never gave them the space to grow like every other human being. That's what the poverty is a bonsai people. Poverty is unnecessary. And the more I see it, the more I'm convinced about it. And I've seen how easy it is to get out of poverty. So it makes me very angry when I see millions and billions of people remain in poverty still today. So it shouldn't take so much time. Once we make up our mind that nobody should be poor, it could be achieved in a very short time, in 20 years, in 25 years. Whole world could be free from poverty if we make up our mind to do that. Like we set the goal, Millennium Development Goal, to bring the poverty by half, and it has happened. Bangladesh has achieved that. They didn't have to wait for 2015 December. They achieved it middle of 2013, 2.5 years before the target date. So it can be done. So if world sets that time, that we are going to have a world free of poverty, it can be done.
Yunus was able to use his passion to make a difference in the lives of others. So in the end, how has finding a greater purpose made me a better marketer? I stopped focusing so much on merely selling my products and started focusing on creating brand value and building trust with my customers. I try to instill the importance of brand integrity. This is because in the final analysis, a brand takes on the persona of its founders and those who manage the business on a day-to-day basis. Although admirable in simplicity and amongst the most powerful brands on earth, if Nike or Apple made bad shoes or computers, it wouldn't matter how memorable their logos are. A brand has to do with perceived values and building trust. Now think about Walt Disney, which for decades has produced family films. Walt Disney was a pioneer of innovation in entertainment. What Disney wanted to do was create happiness through magical experiences, not to create films, but to create happiness. In 1886 and 1904, Coca-Cola's tagline was, "Delicious and refreshing, and drink a Coca-Cola." In 2009 and 2016, its tagline was, "Open happiness and taste the feeling." Coca-Cola sells carbonated soft drinks, but to its customers, it does more than that. Through the years, Coca-Cola has shifted its attention from merely selling soft drinks to connecting with its consumers and their feelings. In 2014, Coca-Cola installed 5 special phone booths in Dubai labor camps that accepted Coca-Cola bottle caps instead of coins. In exchange for the cap from a bottle of Coke, which costs about 54 cents, migrant workers could make a 3-minute international call. More than 40,000 people made calls using the machines. Let's take a look at how Coca-Cola made this happen.
मजदूरी करके अगर मेरे बीवी, मेरे बच्चे, मेरे माँ बाप अगर खुश रहेंगे तो मैं हमेशा इधर ही रह सकता हूँ।
सर इसलिए करते हैं कि बच्चे अच्छे पढ़ लिख जाएं, अच्छा लाइफ होएगा उनका, तो हमारा भी लाइफ अच्छा निकलेगा।
रोज 1 मिनट 2 मिनट बात करने के लिए तो हम लोग तरसते हैं। अगर 1-2 मिनट रोज बात कर सकते तो हम कितने खुश होंगे इसमें।
और 3 मिनट दिए ना फ्री बात करने के लिए।
हाँ भाई फ्री भाई से तो नहीं ले पता भी तो कौन जनाना है।
അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ക്യാപ്പ് ഞാൻ വീണ്ടും കരുതി. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ വീണ്ടും ഞാൻ ഈ ക്യാപ്പ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് വീണ്ടും എൻ്റെ ഭാര്യയോട് സംസാരിക്കാൻ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു.
भाई के साथ तो मैं जुम्मा का दिन किया बात और आज फिर किया तो वो बहुत खुश हो गया.
बीवी गुस्से में थी तो और मैंने नए नंबर से बात किया तो खुश हो गई.
Bringing a brand like Disney or Coca-Cola to life over the years is not easy. It means continuously listening in order to understand what your customers really care about. It means a consistent delivery of value and quality, true to the brand you've created. It means keeping your promises as a person and as a company.